Hey guys, Buddy here. Today let's look at the OnePlus 2 and let's start off with the specs. These are just my first impressions, guys, and I'll tell you where it's at from just looking at like the VR. So it's got the Snapdragon 810, 4 gigs of RAM, 5.5 only HD display, 33 milliamp hour battery, 13 megapixels, and it can come in 16 gigabytes or 64. Here's the list of price. That was a voice crack. Here's a list of the prices for all around the world. And I would say it's priced about the same as the OnePlus One, just a tiny bit more. Like 30 bucks, that's it. 30 bucks more. That's a great price. So for what you get, the overheating problem looks a little bit like something you might want to look into, but overall not that much. So they just launched it, but it won't be in stores till about August 11th. And they'll be popping up stores all over the US. Just kidding. Only 2 opposite sides, New York City and probably LA. And they got 4 in Europe and a couple in China. But anyways, so if you don't live near there, you can get some invites and purchase it. This is a 2016 flagship killer. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. Kind of cocky. But no, I'm just kidding. It's pretty good. Anyways, only HD display because it helps with battery life, and who cares? It's an HD display. It still looks great. And it's their new technology or whatever, so it's close to OLED, sort of, and it supposedly gets very bright and very dim, which is a nice feature. So obviously you'd go with the 64 gigabyte version. It's got a great camera on the back. You can see a camera view in MKBHD's video if you want to look up that. It's got a laser autofocus sensor below it and two-tone flash, and it looks pretty darn good. The back is sandstone, where there are 4 other kinds that you can get: wood, bamboo, carbon fiber, and 2 others. And OnePlus has really done a great job. There is this mute button on the side sort of thing. They call it the alert slider. So it goes from no alerts, priority, and all alerts, which is nice. It's just like what kind of lollipop built in the last update. So that's nice, but it's built in so that you can easily access that, kind of like the iPhone mute, but this you can have more options and control over it. The bottom speakers look a lot like other phones we've seen, like the Galaxy S6 and the iPhone 6, but hey, they're probably pretty good, but we'll have to wait for my full review to see how good they are. The fingerprint sensor in the middle is supposedly really fast, and it looks pretty fast, and you can even get into it from not even turning on the screen. It is not capacitive though, so you can't push it down, but it still works as a normal home button. You just tap it, or you can long hold it, and it's flanked by 2 other buttons on the side that you can customize to be back or menu. You can make it either one, or you could have on-screen buttons, whatever you want. Oxygen OS does a great job of allowing you to do everything from app permissions that we're going to see in Android M to changing your LED lights, color mode accents, the icon packs that it's now supporting, a dark mode. The camera, it's got a super resolution mode, slow-mo, time-lapse. It looks pretty darn good. So overall, this phone looks pretty good. And I like how it has a metal frame and you can still have a good backing to it, so it looks solid. Has a dual SIM card, and I wonder how the buttons will be though. The power button and the volume button, I hope they're a little bit bigger, thicker, and a little bit more tactile than the OnePlus One, because I feel like the OnePlus One was really lacking in that department. It does have a bigger battery, so though it'll hopefully last you longer, but it will be a slow charger because it only has USB Type-C, which does not have Qualcomm's Quick Charge 2.0, which is a really big deal. I think the quick charging is awesome. You can just pop it in the morning, charges it up for you to use for the day, and it's great. So you might have to leave this one overnight. But since it's USB Type-C, you can use it with other things like the Chromebook Pixel and such. It does have optical image stabilization, laser autofocus. It looks pretty good, but we'll have to test that out. And so USB Type-C is reversible, and so is the USB that you plug into the wall adapter. That's also reversible. That's pretty cool as well. And so overall, my impressions are good phone, looks nice. VR could have been a little bit better. Doing the price troll thing was not cool. But overall, I think it looks great. Can't wait to get my hands on it. If I got any invites extra, I'll definitely be giving those away. So make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below so you can be on the alert for that video and so I can give it away to you guys. Follow me on Twitter as well. I might give it away off of Twitter too. Stay tuned for my full review, guys. I'll be purchasing this hopefully in the near future so I can get you guys that review. And that's it for this impressions, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like rating if you liked it. Comment below or something. If you comment, can I have an invite? That won't work. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.